Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all guys are doing well. Hope you are having a time of your life this January. Hope you guys celebrated your Christmas so well. Well guys, I've never done this, but I wanted to share with you something guys that has been affecting me for so many years. Especially when January comes, after I celebrate my birthday, I always go through some kind of a trauma that I've never thought that maybe I need a therapist or something. January going to February up to March, I go through something that really affects me so much at a personal level. Well guys, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much for the subscriptions. Guys, I really appreciate. For those who have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Guys, give me that thumbnail. Please touch it, guys. Leave a comment on what you feel about this video. Well, as you can see the topic, guys, personally, I lost my mother through cancer. My mother died of cancer. And guys, being brought up in a poor family without my father around and my mother going through that process, that pain alone, it is something that has never come out of my head, guys. It is something that always traumatizes me. Especially when January comes, I start thinking of what she went through. I just start checking my body, like maybe I will also have cancer, or maybe I will also die of cancer. Actually, when my dad was dying, actually right now, I'm an orphan. When my dad was dying, I thought that my dad had cancer. So I took an initiative of taking my dad to hospital to just make sure that he was not going to die of cancer. But actually, dad died. But thank God, not of cancer. Cancer of the cervix is a very painful disease. I don't wish for anybody's mother in this life. So guys, when I finished my high school in 1990, I can't even remember those dates. Sometimes I just lose it. After I finished high school, and I realized that my mother was sick, like, as in, she'd move around the house with kind of a discharge, and you just sometimes wonder, where does that smell come from? And honestly, I looked for a doctor for my mother because I really wanted to know what was going on. And voila, that was the time my mother, they took her for those tests. And one of the doctors said, my God, she has cancer. I didn't know what it means to have cancer. I had never heard about cancer. Actually, I had some of my neighbors say that she's suffering from a very bad disease, like a curse or something. And I could never take it anymore. Deep inside my heart, I had a plan. And I executed it later on. My flash has gone off, and I'm hiding somewhere at a kind of a small corner in my room. And guys, my mom was taking so much painkillers, and sometimes I would not understand because she would keep taking painkillers. I didn't know that she was going through a lot of pain. So voila, this doctor decides that mama has to be operated because she has got a growth. And guys, after that growth, that was the end of mama. She got very sick. She got so sick that you could not understand what was happening. She was in and out of hospital. She stayed in hospital in Nairobi at Kenyatta Hospital for a very long time. Actually, she was in the hospital her cancer took 6 months. The cancer of the cervix took 6 months. And my God. So, guys, when she was taken to Kenyatta Hospital and things were getting worse and worse, I personally just left home. I told my mom that I'm going to get married. She said, marriage is hard. You're still very young. Can you even take care of a man? But I thought at that moment that was the solution, because who was going to take care of me? She had taken care of me all her life, taking care of 8 children. I thought that the best thing is I should not wait for her to die. I better go get married. Keep on stopping this video because I don't want to get so emotional. So I went, I got married, and after I think just a few months, because I was already pregnant and I was not going to make her suffer again because of this issue of I'm pregnant and all that. Actually, my mother met my husband before she died. But I think she died really scared, like what will ever happen to me. So guys, I wouldn't wish for anybody what I went through. I got married at a tender age. It was rough getting into a large family. It was really, really tough. So reach out to someone. If you have younger siblings and you see you're going through something in your family, reach out to someone. Go for those cancer tests. Go for those cervical tests, because you really need to know your status. You really need to know what is happening in your body, because believe me or not, living without a mother is the most painful thing I would never wish for anyone. Even today, I'm older, I have my own children. Believe me or not, I miss my mother. I miss my mother. I honestly hated God for so many years. I didn't want to involve myself so much with the church, because this was a woman who was so dedicated in the church. We were all church. You could never stay at home that you're not going to church. How? Then all of a sudden she was getting sick with no help, without her husband around. It stuck me, and I was like, I don't need church. But well, I've come to make a personal relationship with God. I've come to realize that sometimes things happen. Not that because God doesn't love us, but sometimes things happen because of a reason. It's only God who knows those reasons. Sometimes things happen because God has a plan for us. Even though it was so painful, it was so hard getting married young, giving birth to babies, and not having anyone to honestly ask, to talk to. I remember when I gave birth to my firstborn, actually, I almost I did not take care of myself well, that it reached a point that I almost started smelling, because I didn't know how to kind of put myself in hot water to heal. So, guys, what I can say before I finish this video, I've taken it fast because I just wanted to talk about it so that I can create some healing. Maybe it can be of a personal help to someone. To siblings, please reach out to each other. When there's a problem in the family, please talk to one another. Because believe me or not, the trauma somebody can go through quietly. Like me, I turned alcoholic because I suffered deep inside alone. I have suffered for so many years. I solved so many of my problems alone deep inside my heart. Like, if I could go and have my beer, I would forget about it. I would not remember what I went through. I quietly do my alcohol because I have told my daughters, you don't need to get married. You don't need to run away from home because of a man. As in, you don't need to run away because there are problems at home or somebody is sick. Get it over yourself and work on it. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Thank you for sharing this grief with me. May those who are going through this have someone to talk to so that they can release the pain that is deep inside them. Bye guys. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe today. Please watch my videos, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up guys, so that I can share more of my story. Bye.